Yo, what's going on YouTube, and welcome back to Goal Line Hockey. It's Kevin Forte, and today we are taking a look at the jerseys that were revealed the other day as we build up the hype and anticipation for October 29th game outdoors, the first outdoor game we will see here for this 2023-2024 NHL season in the Battle of Alberta. For the first time going outdoors, we have the Tim Hortons NHL Heritage Classic between the Edmonton Oilers and the Calgary Flames. This isn't the first time that these teams are in the Heritage Classic. It's the typical foes in this classic, but the first time they're matching up in a game outdoors. And the jerseys were revealed the other day, and I'm going to give my thoughts on them here in today's video, the throwback to them, why they are the way they are. We're going to take a look at those today. And you guys know I love me some jerseys, so let's get right into it. So we're going to start off with, of course, like I said, October 29th, the Calgary Flames and Edmonton Oilers will be taking things outdoors for the first time, which surprised me. I was shocked by that. I'm like, wait, I was actually kind of disappointed by the matchup because I was like, oh, here we go, the same teams over and over. But I didn't realize they've actually never played each other in these Heritage Classics, so I had to take that one back. But I guess they play Winnipeg a lot and things like that, so I guess in that sense this is good. So the Flames jersey is pretty interesting. So the look is inspired by the old Calgary Stampeders Hockey Club, which was the city's main team during the 50s and the 60s. And I have to say I really like that look. They went with that like offset white color, which gives it that more like vintagey look. I really love jerseys that use that. I remember the Rangers and Flyers did it for, I think, the first time. What season was that? Like 2006, 2008, somewhere around there. It was a game in Philadelphia outdoors, and I loved that. And ever since, we've seen a similar style for a lot of these jerseys, and I love that. It just makes it, like I said, it looks vintage, and this jersey definitely hits that on the mark. I love the striping. They've got like one big stripe and then two smaller stripes, one on the top, one on the bottom, and it really contrasts well with that type of red. It's a little bit of a darker red than we're used to for the Calgary Flames, but I think it works. And like I said, it kind of just fits that mold of what that jersey is. Now, I don't love the word mark on the Flames. It says Calgary Flames over the C, which is a little bit weird, but again, it works. And I think that's really the important thing to remember with this jersey is it's different, because we're so used to the typical, like either the McDonald's jerseys, which I love, by the way. I will never criticize those. The barber poles with the gold and red interlocking with each other, incredible. But this jersey is a hit for me. It's very clean. It's very much a uniform, and the Calgary Stampeders did a pretty good job back in the day. The Flames opted to keep that clean look, accenting with the gold color they use on the NHL sweaters, only in the modified logo crest. And there you go. So there's that little bit of gold in the crest. Like I said, along that circle, you have an outline of Calgary Flames. Those are in gold. Now, it's interesting for the Oilers, a little bit less. This is not the jersey I would have picked. This isn't it for me. So basically, it's just a word mark under a banner that says Edmonton Oilers. They have an oil drip in the middle, which has the number of the player, which I think that's actually very creative. I actually do like that aspect of this jersey. I would have honestly preferred just that without the weird Edmonton Oilers bannering. I think it really makes it look kind of clunky and just adds a lot more lettering that's not really necessary. Nitpicking here, but they have McDavid here for the model, and it shows his captaincy, the crest, the C on his jersey, and it kind of goes in between the orange and the blue, and the line in them, like to separate the blue and orange for the shoulder, and it doesn't work. It looks very weird. It seems like the C is either too high up or the shoulder goes too far down. I'm not a huge fan of that part of this jersey either. So, like I said, I like the fact that the Oilers went with the leather pants and gloves look, but other than that, this jersey isn't it for me. I'm not a huge fan of it. Yeah, they used that little bit of an offset cream color white again. I love that. But that really, I cannot get over that. The numbering is a little bit odd. And the fact that the Edmonton Oilers banner under the oil drip, not a fan of that either. I'm not going to be picking up either of these jerseys in all honesty, but I definitely like the Flames one more so than the Oilers jersey here. The Oilers went with a look inspired by the Edmonton Mercury's of the same 50s to 60s era of the Stampeders, albeit slightly modified for their modern blue and orange color scheme. The only thing that significantly varies from their traditional palette is the tan and brown gloves and the pants, designed to invoke the leather style. Like we said, the Flames dipped into different areas back in 2011 against Montreal. It was more of a red and gold look, which was inspired by the 1920s Calgary Tigers. In 2019 against Winnipeg, they wore that regular 1980s away uniform, which is now their current white jersey, right? Their current road jersey, which I love. Love that jersey a lot. Clean, simple, to the point, but it's a really nice striping. So we know, obviously, that jersey has come back into more than just a heritage jersey. It's their full-time away road jersey now. The Oilers in 2003 went with a 1980s white jersey, which was just basically a throwback. In 2016, they went with a very heavily orange-themed jersey. So this is a little bit of a different color palette for both of these teams, a little bit of a different style than we've seen, and that's really what I'm looking for here, just some kind of creativity. And that's where I will give credit to both of these jerseys, is this is something we have never seen before for either of these teams. And as Adidas is phasing itself out of the NHL, this is their last season with the NHL, so there is that sentiment that, actually, is this the last year? Maybe not. Don't quote me on that, but I know that deal will be coming to an end soon. So I really enjoy the creativity of the NHL Adidas program here for jersey creation. And I think this is a miss for me, but I like the creativity. I like the fact it's not the same jerseys over and over again and just trying to make money off the same jersey with, it's a different shoulder patch or it's a different striping. No, these are legit, unique, new uniforms, and I have to applaud them for that. But with that said, this is a no for me. I'm excited for the game, though. It's right before Halloween. It's a really, it's a different outdoor game, because I think by the time we get to the Stadium Series games in February, in which I will be going to that game at MetLife Stadium between the Islanders and the Rangers, I'm really excited for that. But, it seems like by the time we get to January, February, we all kind of forget, the fatigue is already there, because we already had the Heritage Classic, we already had the Winter Classic, and now there's another outdoor game, or two in this case for this year. It just kind of gets lost in the wash. But I think this game, early in the season, right before Halloween, I'm really excited for this one. I think it's going to be a good one. Like I said, October 29th in Edmonton will be this year's 2023 Heritage Classic. So that's going to do it for today's video. Let me know what you guys think down below. What do you guys think of these jerseys? Are they any good? Will you be purchasing them? Let me know your guys' thoughts down below. Shout out to PJ, our Flames fan here at Goal Line Hockey. Of course, a huge supporter here at the channel. So I'm sure he'll give his input on these jerseys as well. Guys, as always, thank you so much for watching. Make sure to join us every Friday for the regular season, as we will be releasing weekly power rankings, live streams at 1 p.m. Eastern. So definitely make sure to stay tuned for that as we get ready for the season. Guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys again next time. Peace.